Hey guys, my name is Osama. I'm a nuclear engineer in training, and today I'll be sharing an application, a kick-ass application that I wish I knew about a lot earlier. And it's a note-taking app called Notion. Notion has been a life-changing app. It's available on your laptop, but also your phone. And what I'll be doing is doing a bit of a tutorial and just going through this app and how I use it day to day. And yeah, hope you enjoy. To start off, this is my homepage. It starts off with my daily agenda, and then text box. And start editing video. All right, and it's super personalizable. Like, you can change this cover photo, okay, to anything that you like. Daily agenda, you can change it to the world. Okay, so it's something that you're seeing every single day. I like to start off with those daily tasks. Even for content calendar, for example, the content that I publish on YouTube, I really put a lot of thought into these things. Okay, I know it may not appear like it, but for example, here you go into my B-roll, my subheadings, my notes that I'm making. Okay, publication date, deadline, status. So just a phenomenal approach. Amazing. Just creating these things. And by the way, if you like any of these templates, I can comment in the comments below, and I can share these with you, and you can just completely copy them. I made most of these from scratch. Another thing that I like doing is just putting down inspiring quotes. So quotes that inspire me, that I just read online, right? Like Bruce Lee, "You teach me fighting, but talk about peace. How do you reconcile the two?" I love putting these quotes down and even categorizing them into, okay, this is a science quote, philosophy, leadership. So I just love that. It's an inner nerd in me. Here's Travel Planner. I haven't really been using this as much because of the COVID situation. But as you can see, you can just plop down where you want to travel. And a lot of the times people make travel plans in their minds and they never go through with it. And most of the time it has to do with the fact that, hey, you didn't put that travel plan down on paper. And what this tool does is it allows you to do that. Here's my life wiki, and some of the things I want to share with you are, for example, my running log. Okay, my running log it's pretty detailed. I have this kick-ass picture of this guy just about to run. Okay, and yeah, it's pretty awesome because it shows me exact date that I started running, the distance, my timing, the route, weather conditions, health conditions, like how I felt that day. And yeah, every time I go for a run, like today I went for a run, I just forgot to put down the weather. It was very nice weather. Okay, nice and cool. No pain. A bit more energy. Okay. So yeah, it's awesome. Just my running log here. Okay, because running's something that I really slack on sometimes, and I want to prioritize that. I really want that to be a part of my life. Just start running. And weightlifting has already been a very strong part of my life, but running is a habit that I want to develop. Another thing that I do is the keto diet. Okay, and basically here, what I do is I just put down. I love the use of emojis on this app. Okay, and you can really paint a nice picture of. It makes you feel good just to look back at your notes. Okay, the fact that I have a notebook at home, I always write notes on notebooks, whether it be for books, many other things. But I like to think of myself as a note taker, writing notes down, but I never used to reflect back on those notes because I just hated just reading my handwriting again. But what this app allowed me to do is really go back to my notes, go back to my thoughts, and reflect back. So Notion is an amazing tool for self-reflection, for carrying a lot of that brain load that you don't want to carry around all the time. Going back and just it's like a breath of fresh air, right? This is my reading list. The many different books that I've read, and if you go here, Atomic Habits. This is a book that I recently read. All right. And these are just my notes that I made when I was reading the app. And what I really like about this is that when I'm reading, I don't like to have my laptop or notebook writing down. I just like to take down notes. So what I do is I use this app on my phone, and every time I read something on my Kindle and it's like, wow, okay, this is awesome, I just pull up the Notion app on my phone and directly just take down a note. And that way it syncs to my laptop, it syncs to my phone. I can access these everywhere. I set up this so I can, is it an audiobook? Is it a physical book? Have I finished the book? What's my next book? Who's the author? Finish date, start date. So a lot of these things is just planned out. Okay, networking. Networking is phenomenal. Okay, networking is awesome, not only between friends, but also family, right? Like I want to catch up with my cousin who lives in Pakistan. And I really want to put that into my schedule because your relationships honestly are a significant part of life, right? They're one of the most important parts of your life. And you want to maintain them. You want to cultivate them, similar to a plant. Okay, you want to water them. You want to give them fertilizer, and just planning things out is really helpful. I really used this resource when I graduated and I was looking for a job. Okay, as you can see, the employment tab. These are the people that I reached out to on LinkedIn, and I wrote down whether or not I got a response. Also, within these tabs, I would write down notes as to when I met, and just put even more details. So it's phenomenal. And what I really like about Notion is that why do I use this app rather than using Google Keep Notes or a Google Drive document? Why do I use Notion? The reason why is because Notion is not only a note-taking app, it's a more of a holistic approach. You can basically, it's almost like a second brain. It's a combination of Google Drive, Google Docs, note-taking, combination of many other app features all in one. And that's why I love Notion. I don't have to jump from Google Drive to Google Keep Notes to Microsoft Word. Every single thing is on this one app. It's time saving. It's basically a workspace environment that you can really play around with, personalize, and I just simply am in love with this. It's made my life so much easier, and I wish I had this before because it increases your productivity and it's just remarkable. Okay, let's start off with going into the app of how I use Notion day to day, and I really hope that you can start using this app as your primary workspace environment. It's been life-changing journey just utilizing this application as part of just like a tool in my tool set, and I really think that it will improve your productivity. It will help you collaborate with others since it has many different collab features. I wasn't able to go through all the features of this app because they're so comprehensive, but these are just some of the ways in which I use Notion. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, I hope you can comment down in the comments below. And yeah, thank you so much for listening. Bye.